Just one vital vitamin for strong legs in old age, even at 94. As we grow older, one of the most noticeable challenges we face is maintaining the strength and mobility of our legs. Everyday tasks like walking, standing up, and climbing stairs can start to feel like monumental hurdles. But what if I told you there's one simple, yet incredibly powerful nutrient that can help you stay active and strong, even in your 90s? It's not a miracle drug, it's vitamin D. In this video, we're diving deep into why vitamin D is absolutely essential for keeping your legs strong and resilient as you age. Stick around, because what you learn today could change the way you approach aging and wellness. Maintaining strong legs into your 90s, the magic of vitamin D. If you want to keep your legs strong well into your golden years, even at 94, there's one essential vitamin you can't afford to ignore. I'm talking about vitamin D, a nutrient most of us associate with bone health, but it does so much more. It's the key to maintaining muscle strength, mobility, and balance, all of which can be severely compromised as we age. As we get older, muscle strength, especially in our legs, tends to deteriorate. It's a gradual process, but it significantly impacts our daily activities. Walking, climbing stairs, or even standing up can become challenging, making us more susceptible to falls. And falls are no joke. In fact, 1 out of every 4 people over 65 falls every year, and many of those falls result in serious injuries. But here's the good news: by ensuring you're getting enough of the right nutrients, like vitamin D, you can preserve your ability to move freely and safely for years. Now, let's dive deeper into why vitamin D is such a game changer for seniors. It's crucial for muscle strength and function. Without adequate vitamin D, our muscles become weaker, and balance issues become more common, 2 big risk factors for falls. In fact, studies have shown that people who take vitamin D supplements are 23% less likely to experience a fall compared to those who don't. That's pretty powerful, right? Why is vitamin D so important for seniors? It's not just about bones. Yes, we typically think of vitamin D in terms of bone health, but it's also vital for muscle function and maintaining overall mobility. Research links low levels of vitamin D to weaker leg muscles and slower walking speeds in older adults. Additionally, a deficiency in vitamin D can make it harder for your body to absorb calcium, which, in turn, weakens both bones and muscles. As if that wasn't enough, nearly 50% of people over the age of 80 suffer from sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, which is made worse by low vitamin D levels. So, how do you know if you're deficient? There are some telltale signs. Muscle weakness is one of the first indicators. If your legs feel weak or unsteady when you stand up, or if you find it difficult to keep your balance, vitamin D deficiency might be the culprit. And frequent falls. They could also be a sign that your vitamin D levels are too low. Another big red flag is bone pain, especially in the lower back, legs, or joints. Since vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, without it, your bones can become painful and more prone to injury. Another symptom to watch for is slow wound healing. If cuts or bruises take longer than usual to heal, it could be due to a lack of vitamin D, as this nutrient plays a critical role in tissue repair. And let's not forget about leg cramps, especially those annoying nighttime spasms. These can be a direct result of insufficient vitamin D, and they can mess with your sleep and overall mobility. So, what can you do about it? Sunlight exposure, your natural vitamin D boost. Sunlight is often called nature's medicine for a good reason, especially when it comes to boosting your vitamin D levels. Unlike other vitamins that must be consumed through food, vitamin D is unique in that your body can produce it naturally when your skin is exposed to sunlight. This is because ultraviolet B, UVB, rays from the sun interact with the skin, triggering the production of vitamin D, which then enters your bloodstream to support various bodily functions. However, as we get older, our skin's ability to produce vitamin D diminishes. In fact, studies have shown that by the age of 70, your skin may produce only about 25% of the vitamin D that it did when you were younger. This is why seniors are more likely to experience vitamin D deficiency, especially in places with long winters or cloudy weather where sun exposure is limited. The ideal window for vitamin D production is between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the sun's rays are the strongest. During this time, the UVB rays are at their peak, allowing your skin to produce the most vitamin D. Experts recommend spending at least 20 to 30 minutes outdoors in direct sunlight a few times a week. Of course, the duration of time you spend in the sun will vary depending on your skin tone. Those with lighter skin may need less time to produce sufficient vitamin D, while individuals with darker skin may need longer exposure due to higher melanin levels, which can reduce the skin's ability to produce vitamin D. If you live in a region where the sun is scarce during certain seasons, such as the winter months, it can be more challenging to get enough sunlight. Additionally, certain medical conditions or medications can interfere with your body's ability to produce or absorb vitamin D. In these cases, alternative methods, such as supplements or UV lamps, may be necessary to help you maintain adequate vitamin D levels. Dietary sources of vitamin D. While sunlight is the best natural source of vitamin D, there are also several foods that can help boost your intake. Unfortunately, it's not always enough to rely solely on food, especially for seniors who may have dietary restrictions or find it difficult to get adequate nutrition. That's why it's important to include vitamin D-rich foods in your diet, alongside other methods like supplements, to ensure you're meeting your needs. Fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna, are among the best sources of vitamin D. A 3.5-ounce serving of salmon, for example, contains nearly 570 IU, international units, of vitamin D, which is more than half the daily recommended intake for an adult. These fish are also packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which offer a wide range of health benefits, including supporting heart health and reducing inflammation. Eggs are another excellent source of vitamin D, particularly the yolks. While egg whites are low in fat and protein, the yolk contains most of the nutrients, including vitamin D. One large egg yolk provides approximately 40 IU of vitamin D, which can add up when combined with other sources of the nutrient. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are often fortified with vitamin D, making them an easy and accessible option for many people. For example, an 8-ounce glass of fortified milk contains about 100 IU of vitamin D. Many plant-based milks, like almond, soy, and oat milk, are also fortified with vitamin D, making them great alternatives for those who avoid dairy. For vegetarians or those looking to increase their plant-based intake, mushrooms are a unique source of vitamin D. Unlike other plants, mushrooms can produce vitamin D when exposed to sunlight or UV light, making them one of the few plant-based sources of the vitamin. Mushrooms such as maitake and shiitake are particularly rich in vitamin D and can be incorporated into a variety of dishes. Vitamin D supplements, a reliable option. For many seniors, obtaining sufficient vitamin D from food and sunlight alone may not be enough. This is especially true if you're dealing with limited sun exposure due to living in an area with long winters, or if you're unable to spend much time outdoors due to health conditions or mobility issues. In these cases, vitamin D supplements become a reliable option. The recommended daily intake of vitamin D varies depending on age. For adults aged 50 to 70, the suggested daily intake is 600 IU. However, for adults over the age of 70, the recommended amount increases to 800 to 2000 IU per day to account for the decreased efficiency of vitamin D synthesis with age. Vitamin D3, also known as cholecalciferol, is the most effective form of vitamin D supplement, as it is better absorbed by the body than vitamin D2, ergocalciferol. This makes D3 the preferred choice for supplementation, especially for seniors. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble, it is best absorbed when taken with a meal that contains healthy fats, such as avocado, olive oil, or nuts. Before starting a vitamin D supplement regimen, it's important to consult with a healthcare provider, as they can recommend the appropriate dosage based on your individual health needs and existing vitamin D levels. The role of magnesium. Did you know that magnesium plays a vital role in activating vitamin D in your body? Without adequate magnesium, your body cannot fully utilize the vitamin D you consume through food, supplements, or sunlight. Magnesium helps convert vitamin D into its active form, allowing your body to absorb and use it effectively. Magnesium is present in a variety of foods, including leafy greens like spinach and kale, whole grains such as brown rice and oats, and nuts and seeds like almonds and pumpkin seeds. However, many people don't get enough magnesium in their diet, which can impair the activation of vitamin D. In such cases, a magnesium supplement can help improve vitamin D absorption and enhance its overall effectiveness. Magnesium is also essential for muscle and bone health, so it works synergistically with vitamin D to support strength and mobility, especially in seniors. How long until you see results? If you're starting to take vitamin D supplements or increase your intake, you might be wondering how long it will take to notice improvements. The answer depends on your initial vitamin D levels and how consistently you follow your regimen. If your vitamin D levels are low to begin with, you may begin to notice some improvements within 2 weeks. For instance, you may experience fewer muscle cramps, more energy, and less fatigue. After a month, your legs may feel stronger, and your balance may improve. Within 3 months, you could see a significant reduction in falls, stronger bones, and a decreased risk of fractures. Studies have shown that seniors who take vitamin D supplements for 3 to 6 months experience up to a 31% reduction in falls, 35% stronger muscles, and a 40% lower incidence of fractures. These results highlight the importance of making vitamin D a priority, especially as we age. Make vitamin D a priority. Maintaining strong, healthy legs well into your later years requires attention to your vitamin D levels. Whether it's through sunlight, dietary sources, or supplements, ensuring you get enough of this essential nutrient can help you stay active, independent, and reduce your risk of falls. And don't forget about magnesium. It's crucial for the activation of vitamin D, so make sure to include magnesium-rich foods or supplements in your routine as well. By staying proactive and making vitamin D a priority, you can keep your legs strong, maintain your mobility, and enjoy a better quality of life as you age. So, there you have it. The key to maintaining strong, healthy legs as you age might just be as simple as ensuring you're getting enough vitamin D. Whether it's through sunlight, food, or supplements, this powerful vitamin is crucial for preserving muscle strength, improving balance, and reducing the risk of falls. Remember, small changes in your routine like spending time in the sun, eating the right foods, or taking a supplement can make a world of difference. Stay proactive about your health and give your legs the support they need to keep moving well into your 90s. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourself. Your future self will thank you.